Yo, welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet Violet VGC video. I'm your host Jose Rocks, and today we have another episode of Journey Through VGC. The current format we're in is Regulation E. Y'all ready? Let's get into it. Alright, we have another video today featuring our Annihilape Sinistcha Spectrier Triple Ghost team. If you like this type of team, leave a comment below, drop a like for me, subscribe, turn those post notifications, because I am posting Pokemon content every day. And if you want to see the team breakdown and the first video with this team featuring more of Annihilape, then just click the cards that are in the description below, or you'll see it pop up on the video, or you can just go to my previous video and you'll be able to see it there. But that's going to be it for that. Let's get into these battles. Alright, so first match of the day, we have Hisuian Goodra, Iron Moth, Iron Hands, Fluttermane, Landers, and Tornadus. Could be Choice Band Landers, Earthquake. Forcing me to Tera into fire is not good, because then I'm hit by Landers. If he's the, will he be? I think he might be the Acid Spray Volcarona. I'm gonna go with Grimmsnarl. Sinistcha and Spectrier to help me with Goodra. Gonna leave our Intimidate. Is he trying to get a setup immediately? Alright. So if he brings in Landers at any point, I think I'm in a good spot. Oh, is this Landers immediately? Special attack, okay. That's kind of scary. I expected it to be speed though for like acid spray stuff, but maybe he's not that set. Alright, so he hasn't shown me Reflect yet. That I need to set a Reflect yet, so I'm gonna Parting Shot out next turn to Flutter. Oh, you're trying to get rid of Grim. I need to get Trick Room set up. I know Volcarona has no physical defense, so I'm a Parting Shot Flutter. And Rage Fist you. Yeah, they're both really frail on the physical side. So +1 Rage Fist, he should hit me with Fluttermane, so I should be like stacked 1 or 2. Okay, so that's switching. What's it switching into? It would have been better if I Parting Shot this Volcarona. Since he hasn't done damage to me, I think Spectrier needs to come in here. Oh, Sinistcha would have been perfect right there. I think we should bulk up again. I think this is a free bulk up because unless Gudra's like offensive, why would you lead it if it's not like iron defense, right? It could be like Assault Vest Muddy Water, but we have light screen up. Depending on how free this is for Spectrier, because now we're threatening with two. Ooh, Sludge Wave. Yeah, we resist. Whoa, that was a crit. And he gets the poison. That crit's unfortunate. And it is Muddy Water. Okay. But Spectrier is faster, right? Drain Punch looks so good here, but I think Gudra may Terry or switch out into Flutter. So I'm going to Shadow Ball this slot and Rage Fist. I didn't even switch Gudra. That's crazy. That's a good play though, because he wants to get Flutter in here. That Sludge Wave crit hurt though. We were positioned so well. The poison is not ideal either, right? I think we go down to a Shadow Ball. Oh, he brings out Landers though. That's perfect. I'm gonna Shadow Ball this slot and protect. Because then I can bring out Sinistcha next turn. Or even Grim. Oh, it's just Rock Slide. Okay. If he misses or he doesn't get the flinch, then I'm in a really good position. Nice. We get around that RNG. Perfect. Yeah, if I get this play off, I think I win if I'm able to survive. Light screen is still up. Rock Slide win a KO last turn. I didn't protect. I thought he should have went for like a ground type attack. He's locked in to Rock Slide, bro. Alright, hopefully this is enough to help me survive whatever he's going for. Alright. Light screen is up. Yes. And we get Rage Fist off, no flinch. Beautiful. That should be game. Lander shouldn't be able to beat Sinistcha 1v1. So I can just protect Trick Room. And he's Scarf locked, so he's just clicking Rock Slide. So I mean, he can go for infinite flinches, I guess. But at any point when Sinistcha gets tripping him up, we should win. There's a flinch right there. We should survive a Rock Slide on Annihilate though. Oh, we do. Okay. And we don't flinch. Perfect. But we don't lose a single Pokemon. There was a lot of RNG in play this game though, but we did get crit, we did get poison, but we played around the flinches, and we did get flinched too. But we played around the flinches that really mattered to where we needed to pick up KOs. We got those, and we're thankful for that. So if you're using this team, just know that it is kind of slow paced, and you are like susceptible to getting like status secondary conditions and crits and things like that. So you just have to, once you get like a couple boosts, you want to go ahead and push on the gas and start trying to pick up those KOs. Well, let's get to the next one. All right, we have Dragonite, Chien-Pao. He has Spectrier. What? He also has Fluttermane, Iron Hands, and Ogerpon. So you see that has triple ghosts, so I don't think he ever brings Dragonite. I think Chien-Pao does come. I think Spectrier comes. I think Fluttermane definitely comes. I think he may lead Fluttermane plus Iron Hands. Fluttermane always comes out on lead here. I don't think Dragonite comes, so I think I can play towards Ogrepon this game. Arcanine as a switch in. Sinistcha for Trick Room. I'm putting a lot of trust in the Ogrepon, but I think that it can carry this game. I think Iron Hands plus Fluttermane comes out. I hope it's speed. Okay. Swords Dance here and Light Screen. I hope he's not the support Spectrier set. gonna go for another one. Parting shot out. I think if I get Trick Room up next turn, I'm in a really good spot. Alright, this boom. Not too much damage. Oh, darn it. That's a good time. I need to remove the Spectrier right now. It's the problem right now. I need to get Trick Room up though, soon. Perfect. Alright, let's see if this is enough to remove it. Special defense and dropping not ideal, but we're gonna parting shot out next turn anyway. Nice. Crit might have mattered. Since that's a support Spectrier with like taunt, Will-O-Wisp I expected to be like super bulky. Like support Spectrier was really good in Sword and Shield on this Metagross team. With like Moltres, Galarian Moltres and like Grimmsnarl screens. And you need like Spectrier Grimmsnarl. And it was really strong into that. Alright. I'm gonna go into Arcanine this time, because he should be expecting Sinistcha. Because he might went for Ice type attack into that slot. The Horn Leech gives me health back. He's only clicking Gleam with Flutterman. He hasn't switched it yet. Okay. Yeah, so he read this Sinistcha. Nice. Yep. So he went all in on knocking out that slot. Beautiful. We heal a good amount back. Nice. Ogerpon's going in. Let's go. He should protect out of fear of extreme speed. So this is my chance to just KO the Flutter. I'll go for a Horn Leech just to get our health back. Switch out back into Grimm. He could go for like a protect, switch out Flutter. Oh, he's switching that slot out though. Oh, he did bring Dragonite. A Rock Blast there probably would have won me the game. We should survive this. Nice. Now I can set up Reflect. Oh, unless he just E-speeds. He could E-speed me before I set up Reflect, but if he does that, then Chimpow. I think I just go after the Dragonite, right? Or do I just try to remove? If he locks in the E-speed, Yeah, I think taking out Chien-Pao is good for me. Yeah, taking out Chien-Pao is always good because it reduces the damage, and Dragonite can't beat the 2 I have in the back. So let's try to get a Reflect here. Actually, I think... Yeah. I think Reflect is valuable going up here. Because if he E-speeds, then he can't touch Grim. But the fact that he Tera might mean that he needs to go after Ogrepon. I might should have. I just feel like I need to Reflect, right? But he went after Ogrepon anyway, so. So that Tera ends up looking pretty silly on my end. Oh, and he had Ice Shard, okay. So the only way I got out of that turn was to just Spiky Shield. But now he's forced to target down Sinistcha because I think Dragonite should be locked in. Because that's definitely choice band damage. It just one-shot me. So I think we win long as Chien-Pao goes down, right? And I just Strength Sap this slot. Yeah. Ooh, that's a lot of damage though. Would he really go for Sucker Punch here onto Sinistcha? I gotta risk it. Alright, we survive. Can we hit the Chien-Pao? At least Chien-Pao, please. Yes. Oh my god, that was so stressful. But we hit the one that mattered, okay. Oh lord. Alright. So now we just go for Rock Blast and Strength Sap to heal all the way back up. Yep, he can't touch the Sinistcha now. Oh man, that was a scary game. I think I misplayed by Tera into Grim. I should have just Spiky Shield and went for Reflect. But he has Ice Shard, right? I can't really predict Ice Shard over Sucker Punch. But it's good in that case when Grim is low HP and you stop it from getting a Reflect up, right? And that's definitely Choice Band Dragonite. It did so much damage to Arcanine and it was resisted. The Intimidate came in clutch because it allowed Sinistcha to survive Icicle Crash, which is why we won that game. And we got around the flinch. We did miss the Dragonite, but we hit the Chien-Pao. It was a lot of RNG in that end game, but it ended up working out for us. But I think the turn that I played the game well up until I went for the Ghost Tera on Grim. And even in that turn, like I was kind of like got down to like the last second because I was trying to debate on whether I should click it. And what I was thinking in my mind was, does he have Ice Shard to just remove Grimmsnarl? And if this Tera is worth it. But I think I should have Spiky Shielded and went for Reflect. I think that was safe. And then the next turn, go for Rage Powder and KO the switch in Sinistcha, go for Rage Powder, and then try to KO Dragonite. Since it's Inner Focus and Chimpow's on the field, we might be able to pick it up with Ivy Cudgel, right? And if I Tera in the water, then we definitely pick it up. So I think that was the right play, right? So sack Grimmsnarl to the Ice Shard, protect Ogrepon, then next turn Rage Powder with Sinistcha, so Extreme Speed goes into that slot, and then Ivy Cudgel, Water Terror into the Dragonite and pick up the KO. And I think we win from there. But we still won, but let's get into the next one. Alright, so we have opposing Grimmsnarl Sinistcha team. Sinistcha. I think Spectrier kind of goes nuts here. I'm gonna bring my own Sinistcha, and Ogrepon can't do anything into his Sinistcha or the Gyarados. How good is Intimidate? I mean, Arcanine, outside of the Gyarados, Arcanine can hit a lot of his Pokemon though. Hits the Sinistcha, hits the Moltres, hits the Thundurus. And Gyarados might not even come since I have Annihilate. But it just goes down to body press. I think I want to play towards Annihilate and Spectrier. Because I think he might play towards Goodra. And if he can't hit us with a body press, then he's in a bad spot. We have 3 ghost types, so he may not even bring Goodra, right? He may play towards Moltres. Wow, so he would have just gave me a +1 on Annihilate early. It's probably just a Thunder Wave here. Just taunt it, okay. I think it's time to get boosted up with Annihilate. The taunt is annoying though because I am doing a lot of status moves. It's down the room. Woke up here. Draining Kiss Grimmsnarl. So he does get me back to +2, which was smart. He didn't set up. Did he set a reflect? No, he didn't. Oh, okay. That's not good. Okay. The paralysis are hurting. It's another dragged out game here. I wonder, does he Terra Moltres here? Because I saw I should have went for a Shadow Ball. Our teams are kind of very similar. I think it favors him because he has the Taunt and the Thunder Wave. Yeah, and he has Waterfall Tactics. If I get around this flinch though, that'll be insane. Oh, I do. Let's go, Spectrier. Ooh! +4 and the Fairy Tera was enough to pick up that KO. Now we're +5. Oh man, the RNG gods are in our favor right now, and that was I can't state how good that was for us. I'm gonna try to get rid of Gyarados because it's getting pretty annoying. Oh, I already got Reflect up. I'm tripping. I didn't have Light Screen up. That should have been a parting shot. Oh yeah, I just misplayed. Oh my god. Hey, well, this is what happens, man. You know, it happens. Sometimes I misplay as well. Yeah, Light Screen would have kept me alive there. Because I've seen the strategy with Hex too. Yeah, that just ended us. Yeah, that was a really cool strategy though. Yeah, this is another Hex. There's nothing I can literally do about this. And it's Life Orb Sinistcha. Yeah, I should have light. I already had reflect up. I should have light screen and KO Gyarados so it couldn't continue to paralyze everything, or just Shadow Ball Sinistcha. I see a way to win. Oh, never mind. Well, that was my way to win. Because I was going to get Sinistcha weak. Yeah, but now Hex is just going to KO my Annihilape. This Gyarados destroyed me with these Thunder Waves and Taunts. I'm happy to showcase a game like this because like I feel like our teams are very similar, but he's just one step ahead with the Hex strategy, which is really good. Man, he's Rocky Helmet. This is how you use Gyarados, though. Yeah, he's giving me a Hex range, so yeah, that just KOs. Yep, that's gonna do it. Yeah, I think though, if I should have. This is why I usually check my board state and let this, like be like a lesson to everyone when you're playing, because even people that are good at the game can make mistakes. When you're setting up reflects and light screens, always check your board state to see if you already have it up. Because I should have checked to see I already had reflect up, and what I should have been setting up is light screen. But I thought I had already set up light screen and not reflect. And I think that I could have survived the Hex if I had light screen up, which halves the damage of special attacks. And I could have targeted the Sinistcha, but I didn't expect Hex. But it's not the first time I've seen that strategy, so I should kind of like, when Gyarados is paralyzed and everything, kind of expect the Hex from there, right? So that's just something I got to pay a little bit more attention to, but let's get into the next one. Wow, it seems like I'm playing like a lot of mirrors today. I don't understand it. Another Grimmsnarl. I never see Grimmsnarl. Really, rarely ever see Spectrier. I think this is a game for Spectrier though. Bring it Ogrepon. I'm actually a little bit nervous about if their Spectrier is a support set. I think that's okay. This team is very hard to use though. It's gonna take a lot of practice. It's not immediately like obvious how to use it. I think Grimmsnarl does slow down my Spectrier, but I'm glad, you know, we can still do a lot of damage if we get to +4. He didn't even go for it. Is this just Spirit Break? Oh, he's trying to get rid of Grim. Alright, so he only wanted me to get one screen up. I think I need to get boosted up on both. And it should be another Sludge Bomb. Alright, so that boosts my special defense, plus I get rid of my grass typing, so I should be able to take grass type attacks a lot better. I mean, poison type attacks. Poison type attacks is what I meant. So he's Water Tera. That's good that he brings out his Tera already, though. Alright, so there's Light Screen. And now we can just Horn Leech and Drain Kiss. And both of those are super effective and they heal both of us back. And he's just going for the poison. I think I want to go for another Swords Dance because I think he's kind of playing. What does he have to threaten me in the back? I think he wants to play the slow game and Spiky Shield here. Okay. So that means he doesn't have Spiky Shield on that slot. Alright, so now we're +5 on Spectrier. And Reflect halves it, right? So that's really like we're at +3, which should still be enough to take out Clefable. And he just doesn't have anything to really stop me from boosting. I'm double boosting to get around his screens. And now I have healing moves, right? So I can get around this poison. While it is annoying, we can heal back from it. And that's why I put like Draining Kiss, Horn Leech, and Drain Punch on my 3 setups, so they all have ways to heal. Right, we have Light Screen up, but we don't want to play any games with that. There's a protect. So Shadow Ball would have just KO'd Clefable. Or Ivy Cudgel. Oh, is it unaware? Just Moonblast. I want to double this slot because I think it's the scariest. Since it can't threaten my Sinistcha in the back. Another Hex. What's up with these Hex strategies? Alright. So I may lose Ogrepon this turn. But Spectre is at +6 right now. Oh, he went for Calm Mind. Beautiful. That's actually a little bit scary. Because I think it's unaware, right? Does this Pokemon get unaware? I'm actually not sure what this moveset is. Yeah, it does get unaware. It's Magic Guard, Cute Charm, unaware. So either it's Magic Guard or it's unaware. Based on how much my Hornleash did, I believe that it's definitely unaware. So we're gonna Hornleash this slot. I feel like he's Assault Vest, right? Because otherwise he would have went for Spiky Shield on the turn that he switched out. This Clefable is pretty annoying though because it can ignore my boost and it's boosting up with Calm Mind. Yeah, but we just one-shot that. Alright. And Ivy Cudgel's doing a lot of damage right now. So I'm gonna switch out Spectrier. Yeah, I'm gonna switch out Spectrier into Sinistcha because we need the health on Ogrepon. And that's more important than the boost on Spectrier because Clefable's unaware. And there's no way Shadow Ball did that less and I'm +6, right? So it's definitely unaware. Alright, so we switch out here. And then we just Rage Powder. Oh, my opponent discounts was nice. So we didn't get to see how it was going to play out, but I'm pretty sure I had that game wrapped up switching in Sinistcha there. Spectre was really good there. I kind of wanted to show that in the last game, but of course I got surprised by the Hex. And it's funny because back-to-back opponents going for like Poison and Paralysis and Hex plays. I think the Paralysis plays are a little bit stronger because they allow you to outspeed your opponent rather than the Poison stuff. And they both had Grimm, right? So they both had Grimm with something to Poison and Paralysis with like a Specs Ghost in the back. So they really, both of those teams were very similar. But let's get into the next one. All right, final match of the day. We have Dondozo, Tatsugiri. It's Rock Ogrepon. Rillaboom, Torkoal, and Fluttermane. It could lead like Rillaboom, Fluttermane, try to remove Grimm. Yeah, I'm bringing Arcanine for this final game. The Intimidate looks good here. So it's Flutter plus Dondozo. Would you really switch out Flutter turn 1? Alright, so at least we get the light screen up correctly. Alright, so he's trying to blast something. But my Spectrier is going to sweep his team. He's modest, so that means I'm faster. Let's go, Spectre. Yeah, he's going all in on damage. So this tells me that it's Dondozo Tessagiri in the back, which my Sinistcha should beat that 1v1. Good, so we're faster. Should be a Gleam here. Yeah. Whew. It's a lot of damage, boss. I want to Shadow Ball, Torkoal, and Parting Shot this. We should take another Gleam, plus I have the Citrus Berry. And if he's not unaware Dondozo, I think this game's over already. This should KO +2. Nice. Oh, he went for Trick Room. Trick Room makes this a little bit more interesting. Yeah, he didn't switch it. I had a feeling he wouldn't do that. That he would do that. Because you don't need Tatsugiri's boost. But if I just went for Shadow Ball, this game would have been over. Wow, so he's Fairy Tera, Life Orb, Special Attack Boosting, Modest, Flutter Man. He's trying to go all in on damage there. Ah, that's a good protect. He's playing really well. I'm gonna go at this Flutter Man because it's just he just leaving it there for me to KO it. And wait, did he not bring Tatsugiri? Actually, this is a bad play because if he did bring Tatsugiri, he should always switch it in this turn. It just keeps leaving the Flutter Mane there for me to take it. Oh, but he switches that slot. Okay. You know how risky that was, though. I should still heal enough back. That's probably not enough. Oh, he went for Gleam, though. I should survive. Okay. Alright, so we should be in a good position now. And I don't know if he's unaware Dondozo yet. We'll find out based off one Shadow Ball's damage. But I'm going to protect to stall out Trick Room, Strength Sap, and heal all the way back up. Alright, should be one more turn of Trick Room. If it's 2 turns, I think we definitely win. Because we need Trick Room actually to heal Sinistcha back up. But it's 1 turn. So he's going to protect this turn. There's no way he doesn't protect this turn, right? Yeah. I don't know if he's... I don't know if he's unaware yet. But we're gonna get Reflect up. We can take our time with this because we have numbers, right? But we're very low. I wish Sinistcha had a little bit more health. I'm curious to see how much Shadow Ball does here. I'm bringing Sinistcha to heal up because I believe that he should go for Wave Crash here. Alright, are you unaware? Oh, he's not. Oh, that's really bad for him. Because now he can't safely target Sinistcha right now. Yeah, he's oblivious, so he can stop the intimidates. So even if I had switched in Arcanine there, he would have eaten the intimidate because he's oblivious. So it's perfect. I switched in the perfect mind to get more health back. We still would have survived that anyway, but we just would have been less health. But I think we just tricked him here. Yep, and he knows he can't win from that point. Spectre is doing too much damage. Let's go, Spectrier. So that was a fun match. I think it would have been a little bit tougher if he was unaware, right? But I think we had the tools to win. We just had to play right. If he was unaware, then I would have been able to intimidate cycle him, right? So I think we had that game locked up either way, but it would have just been a little bit more difficult if he was unaware. Special defense drop was huge too, because that kind of helped us either way depending on his ability. And I think we would have been able to pull it out. But that's going to be it for our battles with this game, with this team. Let's get into a final review. All right, we have our final review here, and this is going to be just, you know, my synopsis of what I think of this Spectrier, Sinistcha, Annihilape Triple Ghost team. This team is really good. It's very hard to pilot. I struggled a lot practicing with this team, but when you learn how to play with it and you learn when to bring what, I feel like it's very rewarding. I think that this team has a lot of strengths, and it capitalizes on them the best way that you can. I think that maybe Water Tera might have been a better Tera for Sinistcha in a lot of cases when you're going up against Flutter Mane. And being able to successfully get Trick Room up can kind of like win you a lot of games, right? Paralysis are really powerful against this team. We went up against a Gyarados team and it kind of like just paralyzed everything and just wrecked through with Hexes from its own Sinistcha. I think that's really what this team struggles with, is really hyper offense like Urshifu plus Flutter Mane leads. So they threaten Surging Strikes and they threaten like fairy type attacks, so you can't really bring Annihilape, right? And that's, even Spectre is not comfortable eating that, and Ogrepon doesn't like taking, you know, those fairy Tera Moonblast, right? Even if you get Light Screen, it's still doing like 40%, which is still not comfortable, even though you can heal back. I think that's your best answer into that is Grimmsnarl Ogrepon. And we showed that in the first video how you use Annihilape a lot on this team. We didn't really bring it much today. And in this video, we showed really the power of Spectrier and Ogrepon and how well they work together. So like I said, this team is really strong. Don't get me wrong, this team is strong, but it just takes a lot of piloting to get to use it. You need to practice with it. Don't expect to just grab it and just win right away. If you're going up against other bulky teams, then you have an advantage because this team thrives in setting up in longer games. And you just need to be able to navigate those games where you're playing against hyper offense or you're playing against something which is rare like a Gyarados or a Thundurus that's able to paralyze everything, right? Because you're playing the long game, and actually it's not really the long game because once you get boosted you start knocking everything out quickly, but you're playing the game where every turn matters, and being fully paralyzed for one turn is really detrimental to this team. The Sinistcha, this is my first time using it in Regulation E. It's really strong. It's a really scary Pokemon. It's really good at what it does. I may not have utilized it the best way that it can be utilized in this video, but even the way I was using it, it was still really strong. Water Ogrepon is really fun. This was, you know, a more offensive set because it fit the theme of this team, where we want to play behind screens, we want to boost up, and everything has some type of, you know, support move. So taunt is really good into this team, so just watch out for that. And there was some cases where I did need extreme speed Arcanine instead of the Howl. It wasn't a lot of cases to where I was able to go for like the Howl and the Rock Blast into the Annihilape to like make Annihilape really threatening. But those are some combos that you can do with this team that make this team really fun. You just got to find the right place to do it, the right position to do it. But Spectrier was one of the best Pokemon in my opinion for this team. Once it gets going, like, it's very hard to deal with. It's very hard to stop it. The Grimmsnarl boost, continue to boost it further, is like really good. Like I love this team. I want to update it and make it stronger and use it better, but I have to figure out, you know, the correct way to do that. It may just be I don't know, maybe just adding extreme speed to Arcanine changes Sinistcha Terra to water, and then maybe making Ogrepon maybe follow me just to give me more redirection, and then playing more towards Spectrier and Annihilape. I think that's a way that you could improve this team. Other than that, you know, I think this team is really good if you're just practicing with it. So that's going to be it for a review of this team. I would say I would give this team 1 out of 10. I would give it maybe an 8 as far as my use. But like I said, I made some mistakes with this team. There are better players than me that know how to use these type of Pokemon a lot better than me. It's not really my play style to have a bunch of boosting and play behind screens. I'm not really a screens player. I'm more so of a hyper offense player or a trick room player. I like to play trick room teams. Like, I like not hard trick room though. I like teams that are offensive but have a trick room option, right? Those are my favorite type of teams, and I'm really good with hyper offense teams where like everything is fast and not necessarily just the tailwind teams, but hyper offense without tailwind. Which is, you see like the team I hit rank 1 with, it's like Choice Scarf Pokemon, Choice Band Pokemon, Assault Vest Pokemon. When I hit rank 1 of Sword and Shield, I had the Choice Scarf, Choice Band, and Choice Specs all on the same team, plus the Assault Vest. So those are the type of teams I like. Those are my 2 favorite type of teams to build around. Those are the ones I have the most success with. So these teams actually kind of bring out, you know, more of my skill, where I had to lead, instead of like, you know, just playing based off how I know how to play. I actually have to think about every single play and every single move, and think about, you know, my next couple moves, because this team is really like a chess type team. So, but like I said, that's gonna be it for this review. If you like this team, there's a rental code up at the top right, as well as a PokePaste down in the description below, and let me know with a comment below if you know, if you like screens type Grimmsnarl teams, or even if you like to use Sableye or Klefki, if you like putting up screens and playing behind screens. I know that's some people's preferred way to play the game, and I just want to know with a comment if that's the way that you like to play. But that's going to be it for this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, deuces.